Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've had a great week. So in today's video I am doing a first impression and review on the new L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation. So I've been so excited to film this video because ever since I saw the L'Oreal Pro Glow reviews in the US and how hyped up it was, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta try this foundation for myself. So I am so happy and excited because L'Oreal is collabing with me for this video and sent me an amazing kit so I can try it out and see if it is worth all the hype. It has been hard not to touch this. I've had this sitting on my floor for like 4 days now. Here's the amazing package that they sent me. It says L'Oreal Ready Set Pro Glow. So here it is. This is such an amazing PR package. Like L'Oreal always does amazing PR packages. Up here it has a little bit of information about not only the foundations, also the new L'Oreal makeup brushes over here that they are releasing, as well as the new Infallible primers. So here are all the shades that they are releasing in New Zealand. There is more than 6 shades like in the US, so hopefully they do release them here in New Zealand because the colours aren't like super dark or super pale or anything. So this colour range is perfect for like the light to medium skin tones. They are retailing for $33.99 at farmers stores and leading pharmacies nationwide. You pull this tab, ooh, and look at that. Underneath is all the new brushes, which is so exciting. They've got 6 brushes and a new blending sponge, which is so amazing. And they retail between $14.99 to $39.99 and they are made with synthetic hairs. So if you guys want to see how the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation worked for me, and if you want to see some first impressions on some of the other new L'Oreal range, then just keep on watching. So I'm going to start with using the L'Oreal Infallible Luminizing Primer. So this is what the packaging looks like. It looks really cool. It's all holographic. I love that. I thought it was going to be white like the original Infallible Primer, but it's like a pinky pearlescent colour, which looks so nice. Okay, I'm just going to put this on with my fingers. Okay, let's rub this in. Oh wow, oh my gosh. A little definitely goes a very, very, very long way. I don't think I needed that much. It is quite different to the original Luminizing Primer. Oh my gosh, this is so luminizing. It's adding like a nice pink sheen to my whole face. It has like no scent as well that I noticed. And the original Infallible does have a bit of a scent, so it's nice that you don't have to smell anything when you put it on. So 207 is quite a good dark colour, but it looks like 204 kind of suits my fake tan a little more, so I'm going to stick with 204. First impression, it is not like a really thick foundation. It is running down like a little bit, but it does say that it is air light feel. I don't know how much I need, but usually I would put on about this much foundation. That's probably like 2 little pumps and then I just spread it evenly. I am going to do a little bit of a test, so I'm going to use the foundation brush. So the foundation brush is $24.99, and then on one side, which helps your makeup look really flawless, is a makeup blender. So they've come out with the new L'Oreal Infallible foundation blender, and it's like a nice black color. So it looks like this, which is really cool. It's got like, I don't know if you can see that, a flat side, and it's really pointy at the top. Okay, so I'm going to use the brush and I'm going to blend this in. Oh my god. That is so nice. Literally, that is the tiniest bit on that side and it like went over. It feels like I'm wearing no foundation. Oh my gosh, and this brush is really nice to apply foundation with. I'm not used to using brushes like this, but it feels very nice and it is blending in so nicely. That luminizing primer underneath makes me look like so luminous. Like if you are into the dewy foundations, this is definitely for you. So the brush blended it out really nice. I noticed it is so glowy, so dewy, and it kind of looks like natural skin as well. Like it doesn't look like I'm cakey at all. It's like really lightweight. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing foundation. Oh my god, no wonder why people love this. I can see already. This is very exciting. Okay, so on the other side I'm going to use the Infallible foundation blender. and this looks amazing. So let's just start blending this one in. Looking at it, I think I definitely like the side with the foundation blender. It just blended out so much faster than that brush because it is like a bigger tool to blend in the foundation, and it's just because sometimes with brushes it can leave a little bit of like lines like from the brush hairs, but yeah, this just did it so much faster. It is so dewy, it covered up everything that I wanted it to, and that is one layer. Like, that is seriously one layer. Oh my god. Because I have got quite dark fake tan on at the moment, I'm going to put another colour on top, and this can be counted as my second layer because apparently it is buildable and it is medium coverage, so I'm going to see if you can build it up. I'm going to take the shade 208, which is the darkest foundation. So I'm putting this colour on top. This looks like a darker colour that will suit me when I'm really fake tan. But anyway, let's blend in this darker colour and see if it will match a little bit better and see if it can be built up. Oh yes, that is like the perfect colour. That is even better. Because I am pretty dark right now. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing any foundation on my skin. It definitely does have that like lightweight feel. I can see why this is like everyone's favourite foundation. It's like the perfect colour. So 208 was the perfect colour for when I'm like really fake tan. That's the darkest you can get at the moment in New Zealand. Yeah, it is so luminous and glowy. It feels so lightweight. It hides all my imperfections. It is buildable. It is like looks flawless, and when you put on 2 layers it's like full coverage. It's luminous and dewy, and like it says, it's a pro glow foundation, so it is so glowy and beautiful. Like literally look how flawless it is. It hasn't set into any of my fine lines. It's so glowy. It's like pretty much covered everything on my face. It's not even settled in anywhere. It's like flawless. And just letting you know that this does say it's up to 24 hours, so that is even better, because if you go to events or special occasion and stuff, you want your makeup lasting. This will definitely last you. It's up to 24 hours. And just letting you know, it is SPF 15 as well, so you get a little bit of sun protection in there. I don't know how this would go with flashback. I'm going to test how it goes with flashback to let you know if you can wear this like for weddings and stuff. So I'm gonna like get out of the ring light. So here's the photo here. I don't know if you can see it. It has a little bit of flashback, like when you take it on flash, your face looks a little bit lighter than your body. But it doesn't look bad though, and it is quite glowy with flash on. And by the way, it's not tacky on my skin. It dries down quite a bit, which is nice, because sometimes you don't want to set foundations with a powder if you know, don't want to go matte. I can see what the hype is in the US now, like I really can, and I can't wait to use this some more. Okay, so I'm going to finish off my makeup look with using the Paradise Extatic Range from L'Oreal, which also has released, and apparently it went flying off the shelves in New Zealand. So if you see it in store, you've got to get it quick before it runs out. So now I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Concealer in the shade Creamy Beige. So this is what it looks like close up. It's a nice slim line bottle, and I really like the packaging. This is the spoolie applicator. It's like a nice thin one. Oh my gosh, that just like slid on like a dream. It's so like thin, which I like, because sometimes thick concealers can get quite cakey. I'm going to cover that little pimple there too. So there is probably lighter shades in the concealer range, because I quite like using a really light shade under here. The shade is a bit lighter than my foundation though. It like literally went on in one swipe. And I love the spoolie applicator. I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match Minerals Skin Improving Foundation. So this is technically a foundation powder, so I'm going to be like extra flawless and full coverage. And this did release at the end of last year, I think, so this has been out for a little while. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal powder brush, and this retails for $24.99, and look how nice this brush is, and the bristles are so soft and it feels amazing. Nice. See, when I put it on, it kind of mattifies it a little bit, but I don't want the whole look to be too matte because that just would defeat the purpose. So I literally put on a little bit of powder just so, I know the foundation is prolonged wearing, but I'm just so used to putting on powder now, and it just makes it easier for the other powder products like blush and bronzer and highlighter to go on top. I might just use the same powder brush for bronzer as well, and this has literally been one of my favourite bronzers. It is the perfect colour if you are fake tan, if you have pale skin. It's just the nicest brown, and this is the L'Oreal Glam Bronze, and it's in the shade 101 Blonde Harmony. Well, this brush definitely like puts it on really pigmented, but it's like perfect because it's not too thick, it's quite thin. Other powder brushes are quite spread out. So now I'm going in with some blush. So I'm taking the L'Oreal Blush Sculpt Trio Contouring Blush, and this is in the shade Soft Rosy. I really like this one. It's got like a lighter pink, a peachy colour, and a darker pink, and I kind of take the top two. Sometimes I just swirl it all together. And I'm going to take the new L'Oreal Blush Brush, and this retails for $19.99. This is probably one of my favourite drugstore blushes. Like, it doesn't go on so intense that you're like, oh, what have I done? Like, it's the perfect kind of buildable blush, so you can't really make a mistake, and it's like the nicest colour. So they don't really have a set brush for highlighter, but I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Sculptor Duo brush, and this is the dearest one. This retails for $39.99, but it's because it has two brushes on each side. So you've got like a foundation brush almost on that side, and then also like a sculpting one, so you can use this for like contouring and stuff. But I'm going to use that for highlight and see how it goes because it looks like it would work. And I'm going to take the L'Oreal True Match Highlight in the shade Rosy Glow. It's good. This foundation is like holding up. Like, I'm putting all these powders on and using like all these brushes, and it's not budging underneath, and it still looks really glowy, and it's not like going cakey or anything. Oh my gosh, look at that highlight. It is so stunning. I love that so much. It's like a rosy champagne colour. So one of my favourite products from the Paradise Extatic range is the pomade for the brows. So this is what it looks like. I love the colour. It's rose gold. It says L'Oreal. And obviously there's the pomade in there, and in here is a brush. So that's so handy. There we go. So I literally only needed a little bit, and it made my eyebrows look flawless. Oh my gosh, look at my skin. It looks like I'm photoshopped. Like, that is crazy. So I'm just going to sweep some bronzer in the crease. This is what I do like when I go out. I just add a little something something. And now I'm going to try out the L'Oreal Paradise Extatic Mascara. And I've heard really good stuff about this, and apparently it makes your lashes really long, and it's easy to apply, and it's got intense volume. I love that packaging. It's like rose gold. I love the dots on the Paradise writing. It doesn't look like a mascara because it's like in a nice gold bottle. I love the formula too. It's not too dry or not too wet. It's like the perfect in between. Can you guys see how long my lashes are? And they're like very separated, and they've got volume as well. Okay, so L'Oreal has released some new lipsticks. These are called the L'Oreal Paris Color Riche Shine Addiction. And these retail for $23.99, and I got sent 3 of them. And I've got the shades 350, 642, and 465. And it looks like that. So this is like the perfect nude. These smell so good. It's so fruity. These are really cool because they're pigmented, but they're shiny. It's like a lipstick but a lip gloss in one. That is so strange. Oh my god, this is like the perfect glossy lip color. Like, I know Kim Kardashian and stuff like that love this like glossy lip look, and then they put like a darker lip liner around the outside. So here's the finished makeup look with the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation and using the brushes and some of the new Paradise Extatic range. I love it. It looks so like summery and glowy and just like really pretty. This foundation is amazing. It has like exceeded my expectations. Full coverage, flawless, buildable, doesn't even feel like I'm wearing foundation, glowy, dewy, healthy looking skin. Like, oh my gosh, you guys need to go and try this foundation. I look like Photoshop. I actually look like Photoshop. If you guys liked this video and want to see more reviews, then definitely give me a big thumbs up and let me know down below in the comments if you have this foundation and what you think about it. And I hope you guys liked me showing a bit of the Paradise Extatic range from L'Oreal and giving them a bit of a first impression as well.